Today I'm going to be drawing your drawings in my style and also inviting you to do the same. If you haven't seen the hashtag draw this in your style on literally every social media ever, where have you been? Because it is so popular right now. Basically, you post a drawing in your style and ask people to draw it in their style, and then you can see the differences. But before we get into it, this video is sponsored, so take it away, Kasey. A big thank you to Amino for sponsoring this video. If you don't know what Amino is, it's a crazy app with communities for literally anything you can think of. But of course, the best community is the Art Amino. Whoop whoop! Cause I mean, we all here like art, right? Amino is really interactive and fun. Unlike most social media, it has chats and polls like most, but what I really like are the quizzes. They're a lot of fun to make, and it's really interesting to see just how much you guys know about me. It's also a fun way to do Q&As because I can create a chat where I speak to you guys and then you guys can ask me questions through text. Of course, the best thing is sharing your art. What? Look at all of this art. All you have to do is draw this lovely cactus lady in your style, go to the Art Amino page and post it with hashtag KaseyGolden, and I will be sure to check out as many posts as I can. Okay, let's draw some of your art in my style. The first character I drew wasn't by someone who submitted their work to be drawn. This is actually someone that I follow on my own. Of course, there are about 50 other people I follow that I want to do their hashtag draw this in your style, but there's not enough free time in this world. So I really had to narrow it down to someone that I really wanted to draw for. The main factor that I put into consideration is that most of the people that participate into this hashtag usually draw busts for their characters. And I realized that to get a lot of people to draw your hashtag draw this again, doing a bust is a lot easier for people to draw than a full body for a number of reasons. Number one, there's just not enough time to do everybody's full body character, so narrowing it down to a bust makes it a lot easier for more people to participate. And number two, who wants to draw full body, right? Me. Something that I really wanted to do in this challenge was to push myself to draw something that I don't normally draw. So because a lot of people do submit busts, I thought it would be more fun to give variety in these illustrations, and also just to push myself to do something I don't do is to pick a muscular dude. I love Kasey's drawings, I follow them on Twitter, and I really like everything about it. And so I wanted to give it an old try, and gosh, something I realized in this challenge is that I think I was just so focused on making sure that I got the character right in every little detail and stuff that I ended up forgetting a lot of details. There was 3 major things in this drawing. The left arm, I forgot the sort of cloth. The left foot, I forgot the ankle thing, and I did want to make some of those plants hanging over the bowl, and I forgot that too. Shame on me. Though I will admit about the plants, my first glance I thought it was spaghetti, so I kind of made mine look sort of spaghetti-like. I thought it was funny. If I remember correctly, it is wheat and apples because this is a harvest god? I did really enjoy this video though, so drawing this muscular dude was a lot of fun. I'm sorry. Anyways, maybe I should draw some more muscular dudes in the future, huh? Everyone always says that I draw more girls than men, but I actually had a lot of fun with this drawing. I really did. And I like it, so that's a win-win. And with that, our first redraw is done. This next redraw is by Drawings by Tommy, who submitted this character who is Mother Earth, and I just loved the design of this character. They did say it was inspired by that mountain/island lady from Moana, but it's not the same. This is Mother Earth, and she's beautiful. I just love this design because, like I said, I was trying to get a variety of subjects, and although I don't want to hate on you guys, there were a lot of just regular human characters just standing around, and I did want to play with something more than just a lot of human characters, so I did want to get some variety in these redraws. So this was the perfect candidate because it is a human, but they're also a mountain, and I loved it, and it was just so cute, and I never draw old ladies, so it's also an old lady character. And I love the colors. The red of the roses really just complement the green. I love the design of the hair. It was so much fun to draw that sort of braidy thing. I love this character, though I will admit, once again, I forgot something. Looking at the arm later on, I realized that I'm pretty sure she's wearing gloves that go all the way up her arm, and I completely forgot that. Oh well, at least I am pretty happy with how the rest of it turned out. I did take a few artistic liberties with the color. I'm just not a fan of that green color, so I did want to change it to more of a sap green, sort of a yellowy green. It's just easier on the eyes, and I think it's just a little more earthy looking, a little more natural. And I did add a few more details to the mountain, like some cliffs, just to make it look more like an actual mountain sort of thing and not just a dress. To finish the illustration, I did want to add a blue sky because I do feel like it just kind of brought everything together. And also little tiny birds, which I feel like is the best detail to add to any character that is giant because it really helps you visualize just how big they are. Overall, loved working on this redraw. Next redraw is by Windily.me, who you can find on Instagram, and like I said, I wanted to draw something with a variety of subjects. So when I saw this umbrella kind of magically whooshing away into these butterflies, it was really cute, and it was something that I wanted to try to put into my own style. Though I have to say, with doing this redraw, it really made me so aware of how chibi I draw characters. I know I've always had trouble with giving characters too big of heads, but wow. This is next level chibi because that is quite a large head and quite a small body. That aside, I really enjoyed this character. She was just so cute and I loved her hair. Kind of looks like mine a little bit. But the most fun I had was with that umbrella, all those little colors and the gradient and everything was just so much fun, even though I failed at that purple color. I don't know how I did that. It looks like it's just going from pink to red instead of pink to purple. The stars were cute. She has wings. I just really want to know what the story is behind this character because I don't know what the story is behind this character. Something I did change a little bit on this one is that I made the umbrella sort of tilted towards the viewer so you could see the other side of it, sort of like the underside, and you can see the side. That doesn't even make sense. Basically, you can see sort of under the umbrella, and I do think that helps with umbrella drawings, just giving them just a little extra 3D-ness by bringing down the opposite side and showing the pole in between them. Other than that, I had a lot of fun with this redraw. She is so cute, and I actually saw someone else who had redrawn her on Instagram. What a coincidence. This next character is another one that isn't a follower, but someone I follow myself. It is Dina Norland, who, if you know, is one of my YouTube friends. We have collabed together. Her art is amazing. She's working on a book. She does concepts. She does characters. You gotta check her out. If you haven't already, shame on ya. This is a couple of characters from a story that she was working on a while ago. And I already have one regret. I have one regret with this drawing. Other than that, it's cute. Her hair went over the eyeball, and I do wish I gave more room to have the cat's head come a little bit farther down so that the eyeball wasn't covered up, because the hair just blends right into the eyeball, and that is it basically. I had a lot of fun redrawing her characters, and it's just so interesting to see such a detailed illustration go to such a simple illustration. Our styles are so much different. Mine, like I said, is simple and angular, and hers is sort of a mix between cartoony and realistic, but it's so beautiful, so I almost feel like I butchered it a little bit. But I really did enjoy redrawing her character. Like I said, I was trying to avoid busts, but I really wanted to do her drawing, and also there's a cat in this drawing. It's 2 characters, so it doesn't count, right? No, it counts. Yeah, it counts. Looking at it now, the characters and just overall, it just seems a little more washed out than it should have been, especially the cat. The cat should have been a lot darker, but I think I was just so scared to go too dark, which is what I ended up doing with the chin shadow later on. So I definitely need to push myself to be a little less scared to take chances with darker, vibrant colors and, you know, be less scared. Overall, it was really interesting to see the difference between our drawings, and like I said, make sure you check out Dina's YouTube channel and all of her social media. Of course, all artists will be linked in the description of this video. Another bust. IS9Bell9 had a really simple and adorable style that I just kind of wanted to tackle. Also, I really like the way it was cropped. You can still see the hands, and she's holding her backpack straps, so I thought that was a really cute sort of more than just the shoulders up sort of pose. How many times did I just say sort of in that sentence? I really enjoyed this character. There was just so much going on when you looked deeper because she looks really simple. But there's just so much going on with the backpack. There's a lot of little ear piercings. There's something in her hair. She was really cute too. I really enjoyed playing around with such angled eyes. So many little details crammed into such a simple drawing, but I loved it. It was pretty adorable. And like I said before with someone else's character, I gotta know the story behind this character. Who is she? Is she going to school? Is she a magical girl? Does she have a secret? She looks nervous. She's grabbing her backpack and she has shifty eyes. What's she up to? Something I also changed, which this is going to be very strange, I made the colors brighter than the original. Something about them were just a little too muted for me. Even I thought that green, yellow sort of color was just too much for me. And I brightened up the gray and the green and the red and everything. I don't know why, I just felt like it needed to be brighter for some reason. But I quite enjoyed this simple character. But I still want to know her story. Why does she look so shifty? What is she up to? She's like, why did this person draw me so much brighter? This is wrong. And that is our final hashtag draw this in your style character that I drew. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I couldn't do more redraws. There were just so many submissions and I'm very thankful that you guys are so willing to help me out. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Thanks again, once again, to Amino for sponsoring this video, and I can't wait to see what you got. All right, bye!